This is going to be a deep dive of biblical proportions. Angela and Michael are the two people from 90 Day Fiance I never knew I needed. And by needed, I hate them. I don't hate them, but their relationship perpetuates the stereotype that American people are obnoxious. And even, to a degree, the stereotype that Nigerians are scammers. I don't know what to say. I don't know how 90 Day Fiance managed to pair these two people up, but I will tell you one thing. It is destructive. And we are going to take a look at the whole series, starting from now. I will be doing this in parts because I don't think either of us genuinely could stand the whole thing. But each one is a deep dive on a separate segment. She visits Nigeria a lot, let me just say that. And by the way, every time Angela makes a weird sound, I'm gonna take a hit of this vape. I don't know why, I thought of the idea. She makes a lot of weird sounds. It's crazy. Alright, by the way, if you haven't subscribed, F you. Or do it. Or both. I don't know. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Michael and Angela are from the series 90 Day Fiance. I recently discovered them, even though I knew about her, mostly from information I didn't actually choose to receive, because of lots of the reunions of 90 Day Fiance. Eventually, I got around to seeing how the couple acts when Michael from 90 Day Fiance came over to America and then disappeared, only to be found again because he was trying to get away from his wife. Lo and behold, the comments were very negative towards Angela, and I said, I have to take a look. So here it is, their journey.
I'm Angela. I'm from Hazelhurst, Georgia. I'm 52, but I tell everybody I'm 50.
You should tell everybody you're 70. Girl, I've never seen a 52-year-old look that old before, man. What are they feeding people in Hazeltown, Georgia, or wherever she's from? When she said she was 50 the first time, I genuinely, my jaw dropped. Because Big Ed is like, I'm 60. And to all credit, besides the fact that he doesn't have a neck, he looks pretty good for his age. She looks like she's mummified or something. I never seen a 50-year-old look like 150 before. That's crazy.
I've been married one time. We was married 3.
Yeah, she's got an evil laugh, I gotta say. It's a very evil laugh, mind you. The evil laugh.
3 years. It was my first love, but it was a bad experience. It was very difficult to trust.
For him or for you? Is this man still alive? I'm surprised she was married. She also has kids and also a mother who I don't want to spoil it because it's not in this episode, but when you see the mother, you will think of a certain SpongeBob character, and it's not the main character. I'm just saying.
So I just never want to marry again after him, ever. Ever.
All right, within 10 seconds, we got the fact that she's 50, she looks like she's 300, she laughs like a demonic person, and she's been married and says she never wants to do it again on a show called 90 Day Fiance. Let's see how this goes.
But then everything changed when Michael come along.
Well, go fuck myself. There you go. 23 seconds. Within 20 seconds, she never want to get married again. Bad experience. 3 seconds later, she meets a Nigerian, and he's the one getting scammed. Wow.
One day, a message popped up on Facebook from a guy named Michael. He said, "You look pretty today. Good morning."
I think we could all aspire to have the confidence of Michael to not know anyone and be like, hello, you look pretty today, good morning. He didn't say good morning. He started off with a compliment. You know, normally if you see a person from Nigeria saying these words, I hate to be a stereotypical person, but I've seen enough of scam fish before. You'd probably block this or not reply. But Angela, somehow she was like, this guy looks like the man of my dreams. I'm gonna reply. Lesson number 1. If someone befriends you on Facebook and then tries to date you, just say no. Because even if you do fall in love, the story of you guys meeting on Facebook is enough to make everyone cry at the wedding and not out of joy.
He's from Nigeria and he's 30 years old.
Well, I mean, he's intense looking. Also, he's got half a shirt on. I guess he's a handsome dude. 30 years old. And she's 560 something, or in human years, 52. That's already a 22-year age gap. It's not as big as Jenny and Sumit's, but it's 20 something years. What is it with American people and trying to find people like 20, 30 years your junior? Who do you think that you're pulling? Are you pulling someone's leg? What is this? All right, so she wanted a Christian man, which would conflict with everything she does after meeting this person. That was the most shocking thing that I've ever heard her say. She wanted a good Christian man and proceeded to do devilish things to and with and against him. I don't even know what to say, man. If this is what Christianity, I mean, she's praying. She's praying. So the producer then asked her, what do you think Africa is like? She probably plays the song Africa in her head and then is like, ooh, this is the answer.
In my mind, like, I'm gonna be the only white person.
Yeah, she just makes a sound effect. What do you think Africa is like? Woo! All right. When you ask someone what a continent is like and they don't know, so they just make a sound like, woo! That's what Africa feels like.
So, that's Africa.
What? What happened? What's Africa?
What
do you think Africa is like?
In my mind, like, I'm gonna be the only white person over there. So,
How do you wish you were the only person in Africa that was white? Are you kidding me? What the hell? Maybe in Nigeria, to be honest. I mean, I think she just figured Nigeria must be the whole continent. But yeah, okay, not in South Africa.
So, that's Africa.
There it is. There it is. There it is. My sexed Nigerian. Within 2 months. And she double tapped the phone so hard that she broke it. She liked one of the posts so hard the phone is broken. My sexed Nigerian. Not my sexy. Not my husband. Not my love. Not Michael. Magical Michael. My sexed Nigerian. A 7 million year old woman, a fossil, is saying my sexed Nigerian. I'm done. I'm at the game, baby. I'm asexual right now. That's
Now I get jealous of Michael, like when he adds women on his page.
bitch. You didn't even meet him yet. You're going to Nigeria and you're jealous of him. Michael, his profile picture is him. He looks like he's in a couch with a seatbelt on. Michael is adding people on Facebook because it's very conceivable Michael is looking at the eye candy out in the streets, okay? I would say if you're from Nigeria or like from someplace in Africa, internet is not widely accessible. You're looking at all these things on Instagram, these baddies, probably trying to add them. Michael tried to say, hello, you're pretty to you. That's how he got you. It's conceivable he's done that to other people. I'm just saying. You gotta recognize the game, girl.
Because I would like to be the young, pretty girl for him, and I'm not. I'm older. Might be somewhere he can't get the phone.
That is the only time in the whole series when he doesn't pick up that she will react like a human being. Every other time, she will react like a World War II grenade and just explode. Every single other time.
I decided when I get to Nigeria, I'm going to propose to him.
There you go. 2 months. She's jealous. She doesn't know. Her friends think he's scamming her. She's gonna propose to him. What we have here is a pizza full of shit toppings. Like, it's just a lot of shit. Anything could happen. It's like lotto.
Propose to him. If he says yes, we live together in America. I'm going to see my man.
Yeah, she sounds like a duck.
Hell, I was going through menopause.
Good joke there.
He just got a way to make me feel comfortable.
That's awesome. I think she's being brave and stupid.
I thought she was the most southern woman in Georgia. Her hairdresser is even... I think she's stupid. I think she shouldn't do it. I'm just someone who makes her hair seem less shitty. But I'm just saying.
No, that says bonjour.
Bon voyage, congratulations, Mama and Michael.
We don't speak.
All right, so there's another scene where they get her a leaving cake. And it says bon voyage. And you think Angela might be, the apex of not smart. But then you meet her daughter and she reads bon voyage as bonjour. The South gets a bad rep, but like sometimes when you see it in action, you can't defend it, man.
French.
That's his flag. That's his color. Yeah, that's...
Buongiorno English. What is he, a Frenchman? No, he's Nigerian. It says bon voyage. It means I'm leaving, goodbye. So who's speaking that, him or you? No, it's just common saying. Common arrivederci. Is that a pizza topping? All right, okay. Nigeria. It's Africa.
Flag.
That's Africa.
Yep, no, Nigeria.
You told me earlier was this.
This girl just said, that's Africa. That's a cake, you fucker. That's neither. That's what Africa looks like. I could get that in my bakery. No, it's just a cake. But yes, Africa is part of... Nigeria is part of Africa. But yeah, all right. Cool.
It is Africa, but this is like, there's different states here. I don't know how it goes, but Nigeria is where I'm going.
Yeah, countries. Lots of countries make up a continent, or at least a few in your case. I guess North America is just mind-blowing.
He explained, you know, you baby, this is Africa. You know, this is not the United States. I believe him. I trust him.
That it's Africa? Yeah, I would hope so. He's fucking from it. I don't... What? What are we doing here? What, are you leaving to Nigeria or not? I need to see this Nigerian trip.
So this trip, it's gonna tell all.
Oh, baby.
Hey, honey.
Yeah, how you doing?
Unfortunately, one day before she's supposed to leave, Angela gets some bad news. She didn't actually get her passport renewed, and when she did, her passport didn't come the day she was supposed to leave. And she is not feeling good because she cannot see the man of her dreams that day.
Michael, I don't think I'm coming.
Wow, what's going on?
Sorry, I put that Eggman thing there because I saw her body. I don't mean to, not even trying to body shame. This is like impressive that her body looks like an actual egg, but also, like, I don't know how her legs do it, but between her and Big Ed, if they fused together, it would be one impressive looking human being. Could they just have kids for the sake of it? I would love to see the shape that the kids, like, have you ever seen a bowling pin human being? Kind of would be them.
What's going on is they still, the package still's not here.
Oh, please try, look it up.
Did you really say try and look it up?
I'm not, you know what? I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad at Angela. If someone told me some asinine shit like try and look it up, it's like, it's my passport. How would I not know where it is? Try and look it up. This is when you're trying to be a supportive boyfriend and you have nothing to say because the girl says something, there is no way for you to help, and you try and offer a logical solution when they want some emotional support. I learned the hard way, you can't do that. Sometimes you just have to be like, I am so sorry. That's about it. Hey, Michael will learn.
I'm speechless because I'm trying to just figure that why is this going on? I want to get over there to Michael. I've been waiting a year and I've worked hard and it's costing me a lot of money. And
worked hard at what? Relationship? The passport? Pants that are way too short? What? You know what? For all that Angela is bad, when you look at her now, if you're just looking at how she is, you might think to yourself, this is just an opportunistic lady. She's just out for love like everyone else. And I was thinking the same thing. And at this point, I was with everyone else. It's only when she gets there that I start seeing the true colors unfold.
What's gonna happen now? What do you intend to do now?
I'm tired of talking about it. I got to think. I've already been upset this morning. It's just overwhelming me. I'm upset.
So Angela ends up crying and she's really sad. Everybody's sad. And I think Michael is happy because he has one more day of freedom. But the next day, Angela is back on track because she receives her passport and she can finally go to Nigeria to meet her man.
Last night, got a knock at the door and look what I got.
I like how she pulled it out like a yellow card and shit. Here's what I got. Yellow card. Damn, that was she pulled that shit out like a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Play my ultimate card, Yu-Gi-Oh. That's not a card, that's the name of the series.
Just being an American.
Ah, she made a sound. That wasn't a sound effect. She made a chicken sound. I'm gonna smoke this whole vape by the time I finally knew how to use vapes. That's good.
That's a concern because I don't know the laws, I don't know the rules, and I'm coming over there to propose to one of your natives, you know.
There's a rule of thumb that Americans seem to not know or not care about. Most countries are like other countries. There are definitely changes, but the basic rules apply. Don't kill people. Don't act like an idiot. Be civil. If you follow those 3 core principles, everything else should be fine. People make it seem like you're going to another country like, she don't speak American. Yeah, it's Nigeria. But if you don't kill someone, you probably won't have any problems.
Oh, love's got strange...
She sounded like Velcro. She did that. What number are we up to? It's amazing how one woman can make so many sounds. She sounds like Michael J. Winslow. It's the guy from Police Academy. Look it up.
Here goes nothing. Oh my God.
She's vlogging. She vlogged at the end of a flight. Bro, she's iconic. She's like Shane Dawson. That's iconic, bro. She waited. I looked at the thing as well. Everyone's off the plane. So she sat there, waited for everyone to get off. You know how the hostesses are like, okay, goodbye, get the fuck off. She's like, okay. And then she takes her phone out and starts vlogging. Do you know how awkward it would be? Having all the co-pilots and everybody be like, once she leaves the plane, I can make the flight back. Until then, we're just gonna have to wait. Ooh, who is Michael and why am I doing this?
My name is Michael. I'm 30 years old.
So with that being out the way, Angela arrives in Nigeria and Michael is introduced to 90 Day Fiance. And Michael, for all intents and purposes, is a pretty good dude. He's not perfect. I don't think anyone is. And he does make mistakes, but he seems to love Angela for reasons like the pyramids unknown.
My dream job is to be a businessman in the United States. This is where I live with my mom and my siblings.
His siblings are over there, and his dream job is to be a businessman in America. And you know, I'll tell you what, I grew up in Africa too. I loved America so much when I was growing up. Everything I saw looked so cool coming out of America. I can completely understand. Like, a lot of people from Africa have like this fixation with America because it looks so cool compared to what like we grew up with.
Siblings. Oh, see my mentor, my business mentor.
That was not on my 2024 bingo card. I saw the house. It was a very humble abode. I did not expect a picture of Donald Trump to be there. I thought it was some religious figure. Maybe it is, but it's Donald fucking J. Trump. I just never thought that was okay. All right.
Donald Trump, I look up to him.
All right. Well, yeah. Why the hell not? That's all right then. Very good. I didn't expect that.
Angela, she's loving, protective. In Africa, in Nigeria, we respect our elders.
Ooh, that's
emotional damage.
Michael is preparing to meet Angela. He's cleaning his car on the outside and inside. And he also says that he respects elders, referring to her. So let's hope she doesn't see this, or Michael will end up in a ditch somewhere.
So I think of Angela as my elder.
Oh, he doubled down on that shit. All right, then. Well, there's no way you're getting out of this one, buddy. Oh, shit. That's like telling your wife you see her as your older sister or something. That's just gangster to say to someone that you're banging. You're like a granny to me. A sexy one.
What's the age difference?
20 years.
20? Come on, Mike, that's too much.
Mike, that's too much, man.
I really like Michael's friends. I think they're all hilarious. I think they do have his best interest in mind. They might be holding him back just a tad bit, but like in general, they let it fly.
I've never seen such thing in my life.
Does she have kids?
Yeah, she has 2 daughters and a granddaughter, grandkids.
Oh yeah, shit. You know what? I think her child might be like just slightly younger than Michael at this point. Can you imagine that? Like your stepdad being your age? Oh, that's gotta mess with a kid. Love is blind, but it's also ugly at times. That's
As well?
Yes.
Hey. She's just like your grandma.
sexy grandma. Ew. Grandma can cook, but also clean those pipes. You know what I mean? That wrinkly skin can be used for more than just smiling, boy.
She's not my grandma.
No, he didn't say she was your grandma. That would be incest and various degrees of horrible. He said she's like your grandma in the fact that your grandma and her could probably bond over things back in their day, you know?
What happens if you miss her call? How does she react?
Oh, like, ah, Mike, where have you been? I've been calling you.
Oh, shit, hold up. Where have you been, Mike? She said that shit too. Oh, that's crazy, Mike. She sounds like an evil creature at this point.
He's in love with her grandma.
Yep, and the friends basically leave by saying he's in love with a grandma, which is pretty accurate, to be honest with you. And that's how that episode ends.
If Angela looks older or less attractive than I thought, I will be kind of disappointed.
Ooh, to throw a spanner into the mix, Mike, for no reason, says that if she's unattractive or older than she looks in her pictures, he probably won't be attracted to her. Weird thing to throw in on the 11th hour, but I guess Michael is feeling the wrath. I mean, they're gonna meet for the first time. They don't know how each other looks. And Mike's certainly not hiding anything, but Angela's photos do look filtered, to say the least. The next day, and the next episode, she comes out of that tunnel finally with a shirt that says, "Be your selfie." I would say get rid of it, but then I'd see her in less than a shirt, so wear more.
Michael.
They meet, and it's really cute. And Michael hugs her, and as you can see, he holds her really tightly. He looks like he's gripping a lot of smush there. That's good. And she grips his cheeks and smushes that, so they're smushy lovers.
Stature is kind of bigger than I expected.
Write that down, someone. That is the best way to say you don't look like you do in the pictures. Your stature looks bigger than expected. Your frame parameters have exceeded the limits of what you have proposed. Very good, Michael. I love that.
And she looks older than the pictures, but I mean, I'm happy. I'm overwhelmed.
Okay, really cute. Michael said that she looks older a little bit and a little bigger, but he loves her, and he said he's really ecstatic, and that's very cute.
The way the American women behave, it's quite different from here in Nigeria.
Okay, all right. I have a problem with that because Angela cannot possibly represent all American women. I'm gonna have to take a stand for American women. If all American women are like that, nobody would date American women. So I don't know if she stands for all of them, but she is loud and very, very touchy. It's kind of amazing. Her libido is... Michael is as much of a sexual athlete as he is a husband at this point.
There's a what, baby? What are they called?
Hawkers.
Hookers?
Hawker. H. Been with Angela for the first time.
God damn. Do they look like hookers? They're selling things on the street, and I don't mean their ass. They literally have things in their hands, brother. You thought they were a hooker? All right, Angela. This is the kind of like stuff that you see in movies and you don't expect it to be in real life. Like you're like, oh, in my country the hookers only come out at night, not midday. Oh, we'll take a couple. Come on, hookers, get in the car. We need to see how much we can get. Really, Angela? You thought they just hooker? All right. I mean, maybe. I don't know.
She has so much energy, like a man.
All right. Two things you probably don't want to call your wife: your elder, who you respect like an elder, and also a man. I don't know if your wife would be happy with that. She's got more energy than a man. It's like a man grabbing my dick. She's like a real man. She grabs it with the meat of her palms. She grabs my meat with her meat. You know what I mean?
I got some surprises for you.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Do you know what this stands for?
Angela has like a shirt with like a ripped back. I'm still trying to figure out if it was a normal shirt when she got it or it was like that.
Donald Trump. Am I?
I want you to try that on.
Am I correct?
Yep.
Wow.
Let's see. Oh, Michael, you look good in that. No?
That's what I imagined when I see Make America Great Again. A Nigerian man. That's fantastic, actually. Best use of the hat I've ever seen, I think. It's great.
Donald Trump is my business
Business
mentor.
partner?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
This is
check
because
me out.
from a...
What did you say? Donald Trump is his business mentor. All right, Christopher Nolan is my accountant.
Oh, I love that on you, Michael.
Donald Trump, make America great.
Yeah, I remember when Donald Trump said, "Make America Great Again," and then he'd throw up the juices. Make America great again, homie. Make America great again, bruh. He threw up some gang sign, West Side. Then she proceeds to kill her husband by laying on him. That's great. Angela is quite a sensual creature. She often grabs at this man, shows him sex toys, talks about her daughter in depth. About their sex life. She's very open to the point that you want to throw your ears in a ditch.
Woo! Last night with Michael was, it was awesome! All right, let's go.
Oh. You know, I don't know. Maybe if I get to that age, I'm like 50-something. If I landed a 30-something-year-old, maybe I'd be feeling that too. I don't know. I'm not in her shoes, so all power to her. I can't smoke this.
You want me to put foundation on? Or you want me to just do my eyes?
Just do it. Make it, look more sweet. And more younger.
It's a makeup, Michael, not magic. She's meeting the mom. And you know what? The mom in the series is the sweetest. She's so nice, so accepting of Angela. You probably wouldn't find that 2 times out of 3, honestly. Like, I already assume, like with every other culture, especially in Eastern cultures or stuff that's not in the West, you see like Indian parents and stuff being like, if you're older, that's already a no-no. If you're a different culture, that's a no-no. There are so many boundaries and stuff. It is kind of refreshing to see a mom who's like, hey, my son's happy, this girl's happy, I'm happy.
Shame, mama.
So the one thing that Angela does not like about Nigeria is the food, because she's probably used to eating hot dogs and burgers, and Nigeria doesn't serve that. So when the mom cooks a traditional dish for Angela, you can see on her face that she's like, ugh!
Thank you.
Yeah. They prepared it specially for you.
For me. Wow.
For me. Damn. That looks like something that don't look right. That looks like carnival food that came back out. Where's the hot dogs at? Huh? I don't know about this, Michael.
Oh, it looks good.
She said snail.
It's what?
Snail.
Snails?
Hey, Angela, in France, escargot is a delicacy. So you're eating the finest shit right there, okay? A snail may be a garden creature to you, but in France, that shit is beautiful. No, that's more disgusting. You might as well have spit it out, honestly. So Angela eats the food. She decides this is disgusting, and she tells Michael to kiss her so they can swap the food. And it looks so disgusting to see this woman in front, by the way, of the mom who she met for the first time, is now not just making out with the son, but is literally exchanging lips and food with her son in front of her. The mom's not stupid, by the way. Just because she's not an English-speaking person, it doesn't mean she can't see that you're trying to put food in someone's mouth in front of them. Ugh. Ugh.
Angela, come sit.
Disgusting.
We grew up together.
Really?
Yeah.
Y'all the same age or older?
No, we're pretty older. You be older than me.
Well, you know what? I'm older than all of
Combined, if you add all their ages up, you'll still only get like a number that's 3 or 4 digits. She pre-exists dinosaurs and stuff. She's old.
So,
Age is just a number, baby. Come on.
yeah. Do we look okay?
Sure.
Angela meets Michael's friends, and the best part of that whole interaction is when she's like, do I look okay? And the dude to the left is like, sure, yeah, all right, sure, yeah. Sure, why not? That is such a funny, can you imagine if like you needed that reassurance from someone so badly, like the doctors, am I gonna be okay? And he's like, sure. All right. I mean, if you think so, bro, that's pretty much sums up what Michael's friends think of Angela at this point. Anyway, Angela is known for being a smoking pack, unlike me, who's a vapor. It is very different. This is good for you. She cannot stop smoking, and Michael doesn't like someone smoking. So one of their first fights, ironically, is about smoking. I didn't think it would be about something so trivial.
Oh, no. No, I don't like it.
Wait, let me explain, please. I need a cigarette now and then. I know you don't like it. I know you want me to stop. It's not like I can just stop.
Yeah.
I'm trying. Let me get this pack.
Damn. I mean, look, cigarettes are horrible. Sorry, no offense, but like heroin's worse, right? So like on one hand, I'm like, at least Angela's not like, let me just get just let me get one more vein, I'll be fine. Like she's saying it to cigarettes, but at the same time, it's literally just venom in your lungs at this point. So I don't know. This girl is already old. Michael wants her to stop smoking in case more things happen. We later find out that the mom has had cancer multiple times. This just seems like a slap in the tits, doesn't it?
Oh, no.
How much are they? I got it, baby.
Let's just go.
I'm gonna smoke a cigarette after I buy them now.
I don't smoke at all. It's not good for the body, you know. It's not good for the health.
It's not good for the health. That's what your doctor said. It's not good for the health. Don't do it.
And I don't want to be with someone who smokes.
Can I have one pack, please?
Baby.
It's okay. It's
Wait.
You know damn well if Michael wasn't around, she'd get the whole carton. She wouldn't get a pack. She's doing this just because he's there. Don't even lie to yourself. Angela's like, oh my God, this is how much they cost in Nigeria. Give me $3. Give me a suitcase full, actually. Just how much? $10? Yeah, give me 2.
Baby, let me be the man, okay? You just have to quit it, no?
Michael.
For real.
Okay.
Hey, what happened? You depressed? Just quit it. Let me be the man. Just stop. You'll be fine. That's some third world type advice, because you know in the first world you can like actually have like, this is how I feel. Third world is like, stop, just stop. Hunger is a problem here. Stop. It's like, well, okay. Once you put it into perspective, Michael's just like, yeah, that's dank. Don't do that.
I'm going to smoke now, Michael.
Calm.
I'm trying to be calm,
Yeah,
honey.
calm.
They're very beautiful, Michael. I'm big.
I just gotta say, when I look at Angela from the earliest episodes, it is like watching the process of a caterpillar turn into a butterfly, except the butterfly is like evil and demonic and horrible. Because at the start, it's just like, is this caterpillar just sort of cute? And at the end, she goes into the cocoon, and when she comes out, she's like a demon spawn. I don't know what happened, because like looking at her now, you'd still be like, oh, okay, this is just like a sweet southern lady. 3 episodes later, you're like, holy shit, she's like a hurricane.
No. I'm just saying I'm American, and you knew that when I come here, right?
Just look at the prints. It's beautiful.
Explain that.
I don't know what she's talking about. These are some beautiful dresses. I mean, those look pretty good. I thought she wanted to experience the culture, but it turns out Angela's sort of more of a, I'm American, I want to transport you to the land of the free. Whether you like it or not, you're coming with me. But not in that way, but kind of. And so it's kind of more like that. She's just coming here to survey Michael more than the country, because she's like, oh, Nigeria's cool, the food's, the clothes, Michael, come on. So she's trying to bring her husband back home. All of this stuff is not something that she's willing to try or experience. Unlike Jenny from 90 Day Fiance, who seems to, at least, I guess she's living in India. She likes it.
That it's not her material, but I'm self-conscious about my wage.
Sheikh Bayiba, please. Okay, you don't bring out the dress. Just...
You can maybe bring it out, but don't wait.
I like how she let him say a whole line before he starts with Nigerian sister. She's like, all right, okay, I speak English. I think the hand on the shoulder did it for me. That was one of the funniest shits I've ever seen.
Embarrassing to her because she's fat.
I'm not fat. I'm fat, Michael, really? What the?
Okay, I don't even understand, bro. I mean, you're from a third world country. I'm pretty sure everyone there knows the word fat. You don't use it for women. You use it for to compliment your shit. I took a fat shit. That's like, oh, okay, well, good for you. I got a fat ass. It's not bad if you use the PH there. This is a fat dick, bro. It's all fine. This is a fat pig-looking woman. Not good to say to a normal girl, let alone someone who you plan on marrying. You're teetering on the bounds of, oh my God, you're sleeping on the couch that you don't have.
And then, I got a little weight up here and here. And I mean, it was very embarrassing to me and insulting. You said it?
Yeah, no, I'm with her. I can see that. I don't want my partner saying, you fat cow, you. She's going to need to stitch together, make it into a poncho. All right. I don't want that. I get it. She didn't come here to be insulted. That's what you do on WWE Raw. That's not right here in Nigeria.
Well, The Rock says if you are the game, then quite frankly, you need to go back to the drawing board because your game absolutely sucks.
We're having problems still about the cigarettes. And today, Michael said that I'm fat. And it was kind of a shock to me because I didn't expect that. I don't know nothing about your culture. Nothing.
So Michael and Angela are having marital problems or premarital problems already within the first few months of meeting and within the first few days of being around. She doesn't seem to respect his culture as much as he'd like. She's not quitting smoking, and he seems to have a problem with the things he says. Granted, English is not his first language, but I would still say calling someone fat in any language you'd probably understand isn't gonna go down well.
Is that better?
Sure. There's still time.
Well, when you get my age, you'll realize time flies quickly.
I know.
So then Michael proceeds to do her hair. He's trying to make up for him, you know, calling her a fat whale-like creature. She's then pinned up against the wall. This is how you do hair, apparently. And he's trying to make good on the situation because it's a new day. It's a new opportunity to create more beef with your spouse.
Just bear with me.
Back to the age thing, aren't we?
What?
I said I'm back to the age thing. It bothers me more than it bothers you. See?
It bothers me too.
But then why did you...
Damn it. Oh, shit. Michael, I was joking, man. I said it's a new day. I didn't say, like, in 2 minutes you're gonna start beef again. She's, like, against the wall. He's doing her hair like a horse. You know, he's pulling back. He's, hey, you know, did it felt bad to you? And she's like, yeah, you know, it bothers me when you talk about the weight. And then instead of saying, I'm sorry, he said, yeah, it bothers me too. So now we're on to fight too. This is like doubling down. Like you call someone fat, you're like, sorry, I didn't mean to call you fat. I meant to call you obese and huge. The words just slipped out of my mouth. I was being too nice.
I'm already at my wit's end with Michael. When are your friends showing up? I got a lot of questions for him.
Hey, Mike.
Okay, so tonight they're going out to dine, and Angela is not known for eating the food in Nigeria, but she proceeds to keep going out. They also meet up with the friends again, but Angela is starting to get sort of a bad rep with the friends, and the friends don't seem to be understanding why Michael is dating her. So there's a bit of a disconnect, and hopefully everyone can sort it out. Unless something happens.
So, how many girlfriends has Michael had?
What the fuck kind of question is that, bro? Why? This is such a self-gaslighting human being. When you hear things like, I'm jealous every time I see Michael with another woman on Facebook. And then as soon as you meet his friends, you're like, how many girlfriends has Michael had? Huh? Does he still have girlfriends? Huh? I gotta know. I'm a jealous person. That's really not. That's so bad for yourself and for the relationship. You gotta either fix that problem or don't ask those questions. You can't do both. That's crazy. Also, what a first thing to ask. Imagine like, you know, trying to make a good impression. How much pussy does Michael get? Huh? If the answer is above 0, I will kill him.
I looked into Michael's social media pages. I found out that Michael had hundreds of beautiful young women he was following on Facebook.
Oh my God. He follows young women on Facebook. Oh shit. Oh man. Wait till you find out about Instagram. That's the page that promotes these women. He'd have to really go looking on Facebook. He might even know a couple of these women.
African husbands, they like to be in charge, you know?
That ain't happening.
Damn, all right, well, there we go. And you know what, for the record, I don't even think that's 100% true. I think fucking Michael and Angela walk on the basis that she is a domineering sort of woman and he doesn't mind sitting back a little bit. Because if he did mind, they'd clash way more than they do. I think he's just too chill to tell her when she's overdoing it and she doesn't know when to actually nurture him instead of just go commando and start saying some dank shit. So I think, like, in a sense, it works. But on the other end, like, yeah, I would say that it's not bad in theory. Just seeing it practically is one of the worst things I've seen.
Just, I'm a bit concerned about your life.
What is it about Angela that...
So this dude's concerned about his whole life. Michael has been making apparently such bad life choices that the man in the American t-shirt, Captain America over here, is genuinely concerned about every life choice he's ever made. That's a real good friend right there. He's not concerned about how you are right now. He's concerned about the way your life is shaping out to be. What a good guy.
I believe Angela is gonna, she's gonna provide, take care of me.
So a little beef might be started, but Angela doesn't seem to get the answers she wants out of Michael's friends, and Michael's friends don't seem to understand why Michael likes Angela, and neither side sort of gives an inch, and that will come into play later. But for now, a new day has happened. A good day, hopefully.
Put it on.
Put it on.
I really don't care no more.
Okay, well, we're in the dispute of a car right now, and she doesn't want to put on makeup. Michael hasn't been great in these situations in the past. I don't know what I'm...
I mean, like, because it sweats off me. It's nasty.
But,
So I look better with makeup is what you're trying to say.
How do you gaslight a person whose second language is English? How do you say things like, so I look better with makeup is what... If he says no, Are you supposed to feel happy if he says yes? Are you supposed to feel happy? I don't... Because if he says no and you've been putting on makeup, now it seems like he's calling you ugly. And if he says yes, then it's like he's calling you naturally ugly. That's a lose-lose situation for a dude whose second language is English. It's probably not even his second language. I don't know. But that's just tough. Michael is put in some tough positions right now, man.
Michael, stop wiggling. Stop wiggling it. Mikey, climbing up this thing. We've been battling our relationship to get to each other.
Yeah.
And
sorry about that. I was looking at the monkey. I realized it was Angela. She was climbing that bridge, and I was like, holy shit, man. Does it have a weight limit? I just couldn't figure it out. But anyway, Angela goes to some park with Michael. They go see the monkeys and the other animals, and they walk up the bridges. And Angela uses this time to talk about how walking up the bridge is an analogy for the relationship, with ups and downs.
I think it's just our communication.
I understand your point, but what I need you to work on is your snapping, You snap a lot.
Oh my God. She always puts a third person into these situations. Whenever she decides to have these really awkward situations, she makes sure that she's not in her house like regular people. She'll go out to a place where there's another third person whose business is completely not involved with us, and then starts this shit. This dude is like, I'm taking you to see the monkey. And then like 3 minutes later, he's like, holy shit. I should have called in sick. Come on, man. This poor soul. All he wanted to do was show you how good nature is. Now he's like, look at this fucking nature right here. It sucks. These two people.
It's when I say something to you over and over and I ask you not to do it, and you still can, that means you didn't hear me. So then I have to express it like that. You make me snap.
Oh, okay. You make me snap is not a green flag for a relationship, That already tells me there's some communication issues, especially since he communicated to her that he didn't want her to snap, and instead of saying, okay, I can see where you're coming from, she was like, you make me snap, you fucking idiot. I'm running across this bridge, Michael. I'm leaving you behind. I'm cutting the ropes. You're gonna stay here.
So we have to work on why do I do that. Being in past relationships where I
might as well hold a match onto this gas. This fucking top tier gaslighting that. You make me do this, so you'll have to fix that so I don't snap. Great work. Way to do some self-work on yourself. Instead of actually figuring out the problem within yourself, you blame it on someone else and then never figure out that you're the issue. So you'll keep running through people until you finally realize everyone else is scared of you because you can't fix your own issues. Good work, Angela.
Couldn't trust my partner has put the vulnerability in me.
Also, something that if you carry with you, you'll never be able to go on. If you have weight behind you when you're trying to move on to the future, it's not going to work. It's just not going to work. If you can't forgive someone for the past, you won't have a future with them. This is like what they teach you at day 1 in psychology school, which I didn't go to, just by the way. I just looked at the class from like behind it. I thought it was really good. I learned so much that day.
So I definitely have an aggressive defense mechanism. But there's a way to handle me, and Michael better learn.
How about you learning for Michael? How about maybe instead of him learning you like you're a fucking instruction manual, you actually put some effort into this relationship so that Michael can also benefit from it, besides you sucking him off, which I don't think is a plus, honestly.
Just take it easy on me,
You're not a girl.
I'm hoping to be with Angela.
God damn. How do you even win with statements like that? Imagine if he said, you're just a girl, you're weak. It's like, somehow misogynistic. But now she says it to him and it's supposed to be okay. You're not a girl. Oh, this is why men don't open up to people. This is fucking crazy, bro. You can already see the toxicity.
So I must make her happy once again. I order for Angela.
So at the end of this whole interaction, Michael basically says, I need to make her happy because he sees like that red, white, and blue. His goal seems to be, I'm gonna get to America. So I need to make her happy because she gets to America and I get to go with her. So I don't know if he loves her as much as he loves Donald J. Trump and the American dream.
This is a cow what?
Cow leg.
Are you shaking?
I'm not shaking, Michael.
Baby.
Okay.
As the indication that she didn't like snails, it wasn't good enough for you, Michael. He was gonna try with other animals until you find one she likes. She likes beef. Look at her. You threw Angela in the deep end. You knew it too.
How do you feel?
Michael. No. Michael, no.
Come on.
I want.
Do you love me?
No.
Michael tries to goad her into eating by saying, "Do you love me?" And she straight up is like, "No." Yeah, honestly, I feel like sometimes I watch like Americans on like go to other destinations, and like their taste palette is so small that it feels like almost like, bro, you're missing out on this whole world of food. It's like when you hear people be like, "That's too spicy," and it's like the most mild stuff for other people, and you're like, "Whoa, you gotta expand that palate, brother. That's crazy." Yeah, she sounds like a drill. Oh, sorry. I don't know how to smoke properly. Since when was there ever buttons, you know? They used to make smoking easy. You just put it in your mouth. But it don't taste bad.
So my kids will bear my name. I mean, you know.
Michael, but you know my age.
But I
633.
think there are ways you can do that.
But Michael, that's a lot of money, man.
So I'm assuming Michael's aware that like after a certain age it becomes very much harder for women to have kids, and I think she's past the age of 50 where it's near impossible, I believe. So they might have to get surrogacy or some other method that is not as common, and that's going to cost a lot of money because it's not as common. So that's something that they've had to talk about, but apparently they waited till they came to Nigeria and ate cow hooves to do this.
I know.
That artificial insemination, that's some money, baby.
Sermonation is when you do a sermon to the baby and the baby comes out with a Bible and then starts preaching on other people. That's sermonation. Semination is when you make the baby, then after that you sermonate him.
And you better pray it takes, you know. Can you hurry up, Nick, so we can go have sex?
For someone who doesn't want to have babies, she sure wants to have someone's babies all over them. You know what I mean? Ew! Woo! Michael's face is like he saw a demon or something. Looked like you watch a scary movie. Like, oh!
Through Michael's phone to check out the Facebook, but instead I ran across Instagram. And I found out Michael's got 1,000 women he's following on Instagram.
So while Michael was sleeping after that good, Angela took time, being the jealous person she is, with the intent to go through his Facebook, and instead landed on his Instagram, which he didn't know he had. And he has been following 1,000 girls, which I would say is thirsty. But look, man, he's a young man. He likes girls. I'm sure he goes on that explore page. He sees some of the baddest people. Like, man, I'm gonna follow her. It's a guy thing, I guess. He likes doing it. I don't support it, but like, hey, he's a young boy. Maybe he just likes the eye candy. Who knows?
So, Michael, I found
the problem is that Angela is, you know, she's a 50-something-year-old woman. She is about that life where it's like, Michael, you get home from work, you please me for 3 to 4 hours, you cook for me, you sleep, you get up in the morning, you make me breakfast, and then you go to work again so I don't have to see your face. She's about that life. Michael is more like hey man, look, I see a girl, I say, good day to you. I'm from a place, which is Nigeria, where we have multiple wives. I could see 2 girls and say, you're both beautiful in your own ways. I'm more evolved than these boxes that these old ladies are trying to put me in. So we've got a little conflict of interest. Problem is that Angela is how do I say this now? She's crazy and jealous. So those two things don't go together well. Let's see how this goes.
the Instagram account.
Spaghettios. I like how he just looks to the side and he's like, shit, I should have hit that better. Fuck. Okay, what else did you find? Oh, just that? Okay, cool. Yep, that's good.
My social media is part of me, you know, and the more people you follow, the more people will see your post, you know.
That's not even close to true. But hey, if it makes you sleep at night, that's fine. The more people you follow, the more people see your posts. Ideally, they're all sexy girls in bikinis and less. Hey man, Michael, you do your thing. That's business, baby.
So I follow a lot of random women, and she's not happy about it.
Would anybody be though? You know, I hate to play devil's advocate here, but if you had like a wife, would anybody be happy? Like, oh, I see that you're following baddest bitches on earth. Oh, wow. Also, biggest booties. All right, mine's not enough, is it? Like, I get it. I get it. I'm old enough now to be like, okay, that's childish. I can see where Angela's coming from. She's also too much, so I don't know what to say.
I don't have anything to do with them. I mean, I don't talk to them, honestly.
Because they don't talk to you? Come on, just say the full truth. You talk to them. How'd you get Angela? You said, hello, beautiful lady, good morning. And you slipped up, you messaged the wrong person, you just rolled with it, now you're married. I know how it goes.
If they're not your friends and you don't talk to them, why the hell are you following all them freaking women?
I have no reason. No, I have no reason.
Did you ever expect an answer like that? I have not sure. I don't know. Turn into a cookie monster. Hey.
Wait, this isn't funny. I don't talk like that.
Why are you following so many bad bitches? I don't know. I have literally no reason to do that. Yet I'm gonna keep doing it.
Calm down, please, okay?
Are you masturbating and you say you don't?
I'll get it done. I'll get to you.
Maybe. I mean, it's conceivable the man watches a zip bar and knows. You know, I feel like that's a normal thing to do, as long as you're not, like, overdoing it. So, maybe. But on Instagram, it seems weirder, now that you mention it. It's not what that's for, so hopefully not.
I'll get it done. I'll get to you off my page, okay? Just for you to be happy, okay?
I like a lot of dogs and memes and Nanoland at this point. I don't really follow too many. I don't like seeing that stuff because it doesn't appeal to me. Not that it doesn't, but like it's stuff that's just gonna distract me when I'm scrolling on my phone. So I try and put stuff that matters to me or that I would see, and it makes my day a little bit more of an improvement rather than I look at something and see what I'm missing out on. So I don't get the FOMO because I don't really think that that's a good part of living or a good way to live. So I just think, like, as guys, like, that's probably a healthier way to do it. And for me, it's worked. So if you're a guy watching this, like, I've tried it, I like it. You don't know what you're missing out on because you're not looking for it.
Is there any more secrets?
So anyway, these two go to the beach and sit on a crane. Not sure what they're sitting on here. Looks like some sort of, some shipwreckage.
Can I see your phone, baby?
And the only thing, you know, it's ironic because the ship is wrecked and maybe their relationship would be too. Because she asks Michael to see his phone and she looks at it for 20 seconds and you think that she's looking for the Instagram or the Facebook, but she's not. When she came to Nigeria, she told Michael to put a profile picture of her as the background of his phone. And for 20 seconds, I don't know what the fuck she was looking at, but for 20 seconds, she was like just staring at the phone, trying to find her face in the background and couldn't see it. Why did it take so long?
See, Michael?
Why did you take so long for that? That was... Would it not take like 1 second to be like, see, Michael, you didn't have back? She was like, Michael. That's like the most like weird reveal that she's talking about.
There's nothing on your phone, Michael. I just don't understand why you didn't already do it. All these trust issues, it's got me thinking about another incident that happened with Michael.
So those are really bad. Like, it's so stupid to not have your partner's face on your phone. Like, I don't know, maybe you feel some type of way, maybe you don't. It doesn't really matter, I guess. Maybe to some it does. But Michael didn't put her on the phone. Probably because he didn't want to look like the phone was cracked from the front because of the wrinkles. I don't know. Whatever reason, he didn't do it. But there is a bigger problem. Angela never disclosed this to the audience, but she found out Michael had been doing something way worse than not putting a face on a phone.
I didn't want to ever talk about it again. That's 2 lies now. Shall we go to the third one? The blowjob thing. A year ago when Michael and I met online.
Oh, she just said it. The blowjob thing. I feel dirty saying that. What happened? What? This went from my face is not on your phone to someone been giving you that slabby-tabby. I don't know.
Say a girl in your neighborhood didn't have no ride, didn't have no money, and so you gave her a ride and she paid by giving you a job.
I did the BJ, no, for real.
You did it. Oh my God, what? You on who? The girl? What?
I confessed to her that I did it.
Whoa. I think what he means to say is he got it, not he did it. But anyway, if that story is true, that's a very horrible story. Not just the fact that, you know, it happened, but like, imagine a guy taking advantage of a woman. That would be very disgusting. That's not what happened. But for some reason, Michael thought this was the better lie.
But I made her to understand that apart from that BJ, I didn't do anything with anyone.
Okay, so he gave one woman a ride. He got one BJ. He's like, look, I'm not an Uber driver, but tip me in the best way you know how. She was like, all right. She started slurping. That's apparently what happened. It's just a thing. In our fantasies only, is that a thing?
Michael told me the girl was really aggressive, so he really didn't realize what was happening.
She was aggressive. She's like, you will take something of mine. Yeah, you gave me a ride, but I'm not leaving this ride until I do something for or to you, Michael. I was like, I will pay you back whether you fucking like it or not, bro.
Until it was too late. Here's what I think. I think you went to a club, you drank a beer with your friends, you were horny, and you was looking for a bitch to You seen one, you got a job, and you went home.
That couldn't possibly be the case.
You're absolutely right.
Never mind, I'll go F myself. That's a better story because apparently that's the truth. And I was actually relieved, I'll be honest with you, because I didn't want to think of Michael as someone who would be opportunistic enough to say that to a girl. Like, it just seems like sort of disgusting. But yeah, no, he's at a club. He drank a beer. He's a little horny. And he found someone to... He had a one-nighter, okay? It happens. I don't know if they were in a relationship. If they were, that's wrong. Angela said they were just starting out, so it's a gray area, I suppose. Basically, Michael said that to hide the fact that he did more than just do the blowjob thing. He did her, and that's worse. And now that he's telling Angela, a person who is jealous and also can't trust anyone, this is where the beginning of the end happens. It's that early in their relationship. It happens here, and it's like a crack in the ice that just keeps... So now, from now on, all you will see is this crack manifesting into bigger problems.
You lied again, Michael.
I told Angela that's...
Yeah, she said, like, she had, like, a theory, and then he confirmed it, and she's like, I never thought I was right. I was just guessing. I was just making that shit up. Michael, last name. I cannot believe you.
Well, just a lying bastard. You brought me all the way over here, and you're a damn fake, and you... Oh, and you ain't even that... Oh, you... No.
Okay, so at nighttime, Angela is broken, like something's wrong with whatever she's saying or the way she's saying it. I've never heard more sentences started but not finished before. Michael is sad, but he confessed the truth, and they're gonna have to move on. It's gonna be a tough time because these two have met for the first time. They're sleeping in the same bed, but they don't know what to do because some real shit has come out.
Oh, then you just did... You with the wrong American, didn't you? I'm going home tonight, y'all. I just can't stand this ass. I can't stand him. Open that door and get my...
All right, so Angela is going home. She said, this is not something I want to deal with. Angela's trust issues have come out. She doesn't want to be part of this situation anymore. So she's calling it quits. She's calling it a day. And she's going back to America. And this relationship didn't work out. It's really sad. But at least they called it quits while, you know, things are in that stage and didn't keep going with it.
Matter of fact, I ain't even going in there because I don't trust you to lie. Throw my out the door.
Come on, get your...
Oh, okay. Everyone's calling it shit now. You take my shit out the door. All right, get your shit. Well, thank you. Put my shit in a bag. That is important shit. Thank you very much. Also, why are you wearing pants that look like a green screen? Tell me that when you have time. Okay.
I don't want him around me. I don't want to see him. I don't want to talk to him. I'm just at my point. I'm done. Take off my...
Well, what do you think she said there? Take off my... What could it have been? Take off my pants. Like, what did they censor?
I don't want that. And you know what? You will not. You will not. I repeat, you will not.
Odd time to make a phone call, I gotta say. In the middle of a fight. Hello? Yes, I have time. Is that the rate? Oh. Yes, I'd like to change my phone plan. All right, yes, I have time. No, that's the TV. Yes.
My damn present's that, bitch. You better get out my Georgia ass face. Get What the?
Calling your to-be husband a bitch is just I don't even the realm of like funniness to me. For calling like a husband like bitch, not even like she says it like a southern person, which is just makes it funnier. Bitch. It's just like so insulting to me. You bitch, get out my way, bitch. It's kind of like not what you expect your wife to call you. What's your pet name? Bitch. I call him bitch. Baby back bitch. She then starts manhandling him, which is going to be a common theme in this. And I've said it in every series. I think that it needs to, like 90 Day Fiance, TLC, need to make sure that this is never a thing and never shown on TV and made to seem like it's okay. You don't put hands on a person. Whether you're a guy, girl, and it doesn't matter what gender what you choose to identify as. It doesn't matter. People shouldn't put hands on other people. Because we're civil, we're not savages, okay? So that's done. She's using Hulk Hogan wrestling moves. She started doing the elbow, she's like pushing him. I was like, afraid that she was gonna tuck him between her elbow and like DDT him onto the floor or something. I was very, very scared.
I'm here to be
Why are you doing this?
You're in trouble. So as soon as the sun comes up in the morning, my ass is going home.
All right, so once the sun comes up, her ass is going home. That's what the last thing that happened. She did a little fight with him, little DDT, little WWE. Once the sun comes up, my ass is home. That's when the plane leaves, once the sun comes up. We're identifying time like that now. And she put him on the couch. She doesn't want this to happen again. He's a liar, he's a cheat, whatever. She's gone. I'm really glad that she stood up for herself despite how she did it, but at least this relationship can be like severed before it gets worse. And that's the important part, making sure that a relationship that is probably not going to work out ends. Because if you keep that going, it's like beating a dead horse, and you wouldn't want that. So I'm really proud of Angela.
Michael, don't touch me. No, go. I don't have many days left here in Nigeria.
Baby, please.
You don't have any days left. You said once the sun came up, your asshole was on the plane. What? What am I? I'm proud of you still, because you're leaving today.
You know, I said that I was leaving. I'm not.
What in the God church are you talking about? You said once the sun came up, your asshole and all of its belongings were gone back on that plane to Georgia. You called him a bitch. You did WWE moves to him. You made him sleep on the couch. Now you're not leaving? Oh, my God.
It's too much money to change it. At the end of the day, I paid for this trip. I worked hard for it. I'm gonna ride it out. I'm staying for me. The spark's gone now.
Oh. Okay, well, at least all things considered, she tells Michael the spark is gone and there is no more relationship. Maybe they can harbor a friendship and hopefully they can be good friends in the future, but the relationship is gone. And she communicated that really well. So hopefully there won't be any of these mishaps. Even though she's staying, maybe they could just create some boundaries and be friends. And it's sad, but it's much better than beating that dead horse. So
I'm devastated and mad at myself because I want to spend my life with her in America.
I like how every time he ever talks about her, he mentions America. Just so that his mind always is focused on the goal. I want to stay with her because she is my ticket to America.
The fighting, I'm worried it might never end. And it's kind of stressful.
Kind of stressful. Oh my gosh. It's been like a few days and it's already stressful. Angela lets Michael take her around, even though they're just friends now and she's sleeping in the car. I know she looks like she needs to be in a coffin, but he then hits her with her own bag, which is just, that's dirty.
Oh, son.
I'm gonna have a black eye.
I don't even know what to say there. That's just, oh, you're sleeping? I'm sorry. And she's like, I'm gonna have a black eye, Michael. You hit me with that heavy bag. What's in there? Your makeup. Ah, damn.
Black guy. What black guy?
You just hit me across my nose.
Michael doesn't even understand. He's like, black guy? What black guy? A black eye, Michael. I'm gonna have a black eye.
Now that I've calmed down, I want to hear what he has to say. I'm here, I still love him no matter what he's done, so.
Damn. Way to beat that dead horse, Angie. Let's get back on that dead horse and pull it to the finish line.
I don't want to give up on him.
We'll figure things out, you know. I'll make it up to you, you know. If Angela tells me she's gonna end the relationship, I'll be stuck in Nigeria.
Yes, exactly, right. We get one more shot of Michael being like, holy shit, if this relationship ends, I'm gonna be stuck here with all these non-Trump people. Look at this guy. This guy doesn't even know Donald Trump, this Nigerian man. He starts turning into one of the Americans before we even know it.
But I'm done fighting with Michael. It's just time for us to talk.
You've been like a partner to me. You've been like a mother, you know.
Oh my God, Michael. What the fuck, man? Michael's fifth language should be English. He should just learn some other languages so she's like less hard on him. Because if he could speak French and like other things, then at least they'd be like, oh, okay, this guy really doesn't know what he's saying. The fact that he called her fat, elderly, and a mother is like, anything but a wife is what he's calling her at this point.
I don't want to use you. I love you so much, Angela. No more lies. I promise you. No more lies.
Okay, so the problem was this dude keeps lying. That was the real issue. And so now that he's done lying, this relationship is, let's revive that horse, guys. This relationship is going the distance. This horse is gonna get there.
Let's see if you can fix this.
Thank you so much. That gives me joy within me.
See, now, I hate fighting like this. I've been in situations like this, and it just gives me a little PTSD. When someone has all the power, and then you give them that power, or they take that power, and then they say, I'll give you a chance, and you're like, so happy that you even say things like, thank you so much for giving me one like it's a job interview or something. Because relationships shouldn't be like that. It should be like, I'm sorry that I did this, and that's probably why you did this. I'm sorry. Oh, okay, you're sorry too. Let's fix this, because I care about you. It's not like, I'm giving you one more chance. If you fuck this up, I'm gonna put you out on the street where you belong, Michael. That's like more of a power dynamic that you don't want in a relationship. So already, I see some red flags here. But the horse has been revived, so we're gonna walk to the finish line.
There's a surprise for you.
Oh, all right. Well, that's how you fix any issue. Sorry for fucking someone. A lemon cake for you. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I went to the club. I had a good time. Lemon cake. It's just lemon cake, man. It solves issues.
Can I eat it now?
Sure, it's yours.
So she eats the cake, and then I guess the same day they go for a walk. She makes a hawk sound. She is so good at sound effects. I can't believe it.
I can just choke you for doing it.
I'm taking Angela to Olumoro.
That's the first flight of stairs, and she's like, ah! I just died. How you gonna make it, bro?
Made up your mind yet about you marrying me, no?
So Angela had come with the express purpose to propose to Michael, and then with the fights and everything that's happened, she doesn't know. Michael even asked her, are you gonna marry me? Which is, I don't know why that's so funny. Like, are you gonna propose to me? Or it's just a funny thing to like ask someone else and not do it yourself. But yeah, so Angela says, I don't know. And they're in a restaurant the next day, and Angela is like, here, I'm gonna propose to you. But she does it in the most American way, the most patriotic way possible. She takes a flag of America out from her boobs. That's how old people should propose.
That's the American flag, Michael. It means you're going to America.
That's how you do it. I put a ring in an American flag. I put the flag in my cleavage. I took that shit out. That's everything you like there in my chest. A ring, flag, titties. And then Michael gets the happiest he's ever been in the series. Meeting her, he was like medium happy. This is like 10. So he hasn't been this happy ever. You can see the actual joy on his face at the furthest.
Now we are engaged.
USA, here I come. Donald Trump, I'm coming.
Yeah, that's the guy who wants to see you. Donald Trump he's gonna meet you, bro. So yeah, hey man, Michael got his proposal. He got the thing that he wanted. Angie also got a husband, even though they seem to have some issues that need fixing, and probably should fix those issues before they commit to a lifetime of marriage, which I never understood why people still have problems, are like, yeah, let's get married, and don't try and sort those problems out. Not really sure, but all right.
Coming to see you, baby.
This man is more excited to see Donald Trump than he is Angela, which they kind of look similar, to be honest. Donald Trump and Angela look like they could have been like cousins or sisters. I mean, not both. Maybe, I don't know.
Will you be my woman?
But then Michael also does a sweet thing. He doesn't take a Nigerian flag out of his dick and then throw it at her, but he does have a ring, and he proposes right back to her.
Well, now that we both said yes, this is another journey we're having to take. Not an easy one, I'm sure.
Guess what, guys? The horse just got bigger. This is now a double horse. It was a dead horse, it got revived, and now it's on steroids now, so. Woo! Let's see how this goes.
Nothing's been easy about Michael and I relationship, but you know what? Michael's coming to America, and I can't wait.
Yeah, what happened next? That's what I wrote that down because what happened next? Who knows?
You wanna get a quickie before I go? Now we got to the next level. K1 visa.
She asked for a quickie, and she does that thing where it sounds like a laugh, but also your tires are blown up.
Stay off social media.
I'm quit smoking, I'm quit smoking.
Kiss my ass.
There it is. So she leaves by trying to like control something he does. She gets him to say like, can you stop smoking? And then she tells him to kiss her ass. And conceivably he said, I would, but I would die before I get through all of it. And then she goes home. She's back in America and things are great. Oh no, they're not. Upon arriving in Georgia, Angela tried to use her debit card and found that her bank account was empty. That's really bad because Angela could have been saving like tens of $20,000. She has a lot of money probably in her debit account, and if it's all empty, that is a lot of money gone.
Yeah?
Can you come out here?
Okay. What's happening?
Unable to reach Michael, she called a producer who was filming in Michael's interview in Nigeria.
Hey, baby. Yeah.
Bank account's empty.
Your bank account is empty.
You're only supposed to withdraw no more than $300, right? At one point, I told Michael to take out $300. My bank statement says Michael took out $900.
Oh my God. Did I just watch 29 minutes of something and then realize this was a Nigerian scammer? What? Oh my God, Michael.
And it happened at the bank, 300, 300, and 300.
I'm freaking out right now. I have no money in my bank.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, yeah, wait, hold on. You had $900 in your bank? All right. Okay. Why are you going to Nigeria with 900? What the hell? What? Why does he have your bank card? What? All right.
I'm asking you because you're the one had the card.
Where is But to take my money out my bank account? How dare him?
Oh my God. So it apparently turns out Michael stole the money from Angela. He was just waiting for her to come there so he could take out $900. That's why he had been with her for so long. $900, you know. That's money. That's a lot of money.
Let us investigate this.
You know what, Mike? Hell, that's what you do.
What do you mean I should go to... What?
And she tells Michael to go to effing hell. And you know what happens after that, guys? Fucking nothing. This has never been brought up again. I don't know whether he did take money. I don't know whether he did. I don't know if the money gets recovered. They never talk about it in this series again. That is the most unsatisfying conclusion. It never happens again. And she goes to Nigeria again multiple times. Everything's fine. I don't know. Conceivably, this woman just mistakenly saw a different number and was like, oh, sorry, Michael. My bad. Sorry, bitch. And then just left. I don't know what happened, but it never gets brought up. They don't fight about that anymore ever. So good job, that cliffhanger. There's also a little reunion part. I wasn't gonna talk about the reunions because those are videos for themselves. Maybe I'll need to, but the one thing that I remember is when he called her an elder. She actually did end up seeing it and stormed off the set.
I think of Angela as my elder.
I'm not your elder. You think it's funny, Michael? I'm done already. I said we're done. Bastard.
Any chance I get to see Sean for 1 second, I'm happy. She's, as usual, not doing anything and just letting this shit happen. Good work, Sean. But that's actually how the season ends. So, we've just watched the first trip of Angela and Michael. Angela goes to Nigeria, part 1. I hate to tell you, but there is a lot more where this comes from. And we're about to see a relationship devolve If you've ever watched Pokemon and you watch like them evolve into their final form, this is like doing it in reverse. So prepare yourselves for the next episode. I'm so glad that you watched this one. I hope that you continue to watch the other ones with me, because if you don't, I will cry because I had to do it. I will say on the next one, it gets even more spicy and it just continues from there. So thank you so much. And please, if you're ever in a relationship, only throw hands if you're gonna hug your partner. Thank you. Bye-bye.
She ain't even gotta ask, she did a dash and bit the last. You know a dash and she know.